Today I'm going to work on CLK 500 with the AMG engine on it. It doesn't seem any leaking here, but the way you test it is, this is how you test it to see if the shock is working or not. So use your force. This one's squeaky, so not 100% sure it's the shock, but the car is bouncing a lot, so it could be the shock is dead. Let's test on this side too. Now you can see that the shock is bouncing. So let me test the backs too to see how it's did. And you can see that it's bouncing a little bit. So the back here is not too bad. But the front, it sounds like need a new one. So let's do all 4 new ones today. So you're going to see everything. That squeaking noise, it could be this bushing right here. And you can see that it's all cracked right here. And sometimes this type of bushing is cracking. They also making noise like when I test it. You can't really see it, but it looked decent. So only the front control arm right here that making noise. Sometimes this bushing here also making noise too. So but this one doesn't see any cracks, so it should be fine. And it's shows some warm right here, but it doesn't affect. The only thing that might affect that is the low control arm right here, and that could be the one making noise. Okay, go back.
Go back?
So noise is coming from all over the place. So let's do the shock changing to see if that was stopping this kind of noise. So the best way is to change the whole thing, but which they don't really come a complete one. So I'm going to change the shock to see if that will help on that. Unlock this pin right here. This is your wheel sensor, so make sure, be careful with that, because sometimes if you don't, you damage the wheel sensor here, in big trouble. Take this clip out of the way so it won't damage any other sensor. So now it's come off. And you can see that the boot is torn already, so for your safety, take the sensor out so you won't have a chance that if the control arm drop it and you can, damage the sensor. So now I take this bolt and the 2 bolts down here is off already, so it's ready to drop the bolt on the top. What's bad about this thing here is broken already. Best way just changing this one right here, because even though you change the shock and this bushing is bad, you still don't have the good shock on that. One of the reason I didn't show how to removing the motor mount bushing and reinstall the new shock, because I cannot use a regular compressor to press the spring, so that's why I had to take to the shop to do that. To compress that, to take out this ring here, pretty much you have to clamp this spring all the way to be able to take this nut out. And somehow I take to the shop, You know, that guy told me that he'd been there for a long time, but he never did a Mercedes before too. So he actually destroyed one of this ring here, and I have to go to Mercedes to buy this one right here. Cost about $5 only, but you know, it still costs money. A good shot, it will push back, but this one, it just sit there. So when it sit there, it doesn't push back. I mean, pretty much deadly. Okay, so this one right here, I push back a little bit. It doesn't mean that's still good, but because the force here, it doesn't give me much, so that's why it's dead sharp. Okay, so the ride will be different, but the noise is not stopped because the bushing is bad. Had to be straight from the front. Okay, and that is this little one right here. That had to be aligned with right here. If you don't align with this, that's fine, but it's hard to put it in. So when you align with that, then to slide the bushing inside here, I have to use a jack to push it. Otherwise it doesn't go all the way up. So when it's not going up all the way, so you don't have room to put the nut in. Okay, let's see if the video can catch what I'm doing. Hopefully I can capture that. Okay, let's sit like that. Push the bushings in there. The lines is straight. So it go all the way, and that's come up. So now it's time to have this holding in, or just leave it loose like this. So whenever you need down here, you can just turn it. Okay, now let the shot go, and then put all the other assembly in. So make sure the wheels is straight so it will fit inside here easily. Okay, now it's in. Time to lock in these pins up. It's coming easy part, just tightening this bolt and nut, and that's it. All right, it's complete. So the back here, there's a pin right here. You need to take down this pin. And then there's a shot right there. Just take that nut right there. If this locking nut is spin, just use the ply to hold up here so you can turn it. And so now the top's done, so just get the bolt in the bottom, and that's it. In the bottom one, take these covers off, and so you can see that This bolt right here is holding. This nut here is 5/8. Okay, the front one here is E14 to hold the front here. The big one here is still very strong. See how strong it is? Still very good, but got a new one, so just replace it with the new one. So on the new one, slightly different, and you can see the inside here, and with that bushing sit inside. On the new one, which is flat, so they supply two of this, one on the bottom, and when you insert, this will be on the top, and then screw on it. So basically the same, a little bit different in that. And when you comparison, it looked like a little bit longer, but it's not, because when you push the shot down, it should be the same. And that's pretty much the bottom. Let's go to the top. Top here, just insert that plastic right here in and supply that. This wheel nut here is about 96 foot-pound. You have to do star pattern for all the vehicle. Okay. Alright. Okay, after changing, let me see, still making that noise? Still make the same noise, so it had to be the bushing that I was pointing out earlier in there. But the difference is it's much more stiffer, because it doesn't bounce like the old one.